Have you seen those impressive shots of a bulb with all colours on it and lines of colour all through it? I wondered how easy it is to take those shots. Well, in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through that process of taking those shots with those coloured lines in a bulb. Not only am I going to show you how to do it, but I'm going to use this 15-year-old DSLR Nikon D3000 to take the shots, just to prove that you don't need a megabucks camera, you don't need the latest equipment to take these shots. And I'm going to use the 18 to 55 kit lens as well. So this is all just within everyone's reach of being able to use one of these cameras. Not only that, just to make it even more of a challenge for me, I'm going to use my 4-year-old Samsung Galaxy mobile phone and try and get the pictures of this as well. And I'll show you exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I've got 2 bulbs that I'm going to try and take a picture of. Here they are, here, look. Just 2 normal standard light bulbs. One of them's got a screw thread, just a normal standard, and the other one's bayonet. And they're both pretty much the same style, round light bulb. It's important that you have a clear light bulb, clear glass, otherwise you won't get the reflection. And I've got a little small, don't know what it is, 8-inch, less than that, Amazon Fire tablet. So I've not even got a big iPad or any big tablet. I'm just using this little one, and I'm going to take the pictures with the bulb sitting on this tablet, and I'm going to go and try and show you how I'm doing it. Before I get into the detail of the video, I have produced quite a few of these technique style theme type videos on photography, and if you're interested, I'll leave a link up here somewhere of my video about low light photography, because it's quite similar. And if you enjoy this sort of content I'm creating, enjoy these photography themed content, then why not join along and just subscribe? Just click the button down here and you're in, and that would be wonderful if you did. Thanks very much. Before I get set up, I just thought I'd show you that I've got this Amazon Fire tablet. I think it's 7-inch or something like that, and I've just copied down a couple of different patterned images, and this one's got just a pattern on it with some lines and different colours, just to give a bit of interest to the image and enable that reflection, that light to be reflected. And I'm going to use, as I just said, these 2 bulbs. I've got this little bulb here, which is a bayonet mount, and this one's a screw thread. They're both pretty identical. This one's got a little bit more interest inside, whereas this just is a normal filament. But I think these look good. I think that it's important that they're clear, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see through them and get that reflection that you're after. So that's the first thing. So this is what I'm going to use. For the setup of the shot, I've got this table, just this little wooden table in the corner of my room. I've got the tablet sat on top of the table. I've got this black piece of cloth just to add as a dark background to the image. And obviously I've got the Nikon sat on the tripod, all waiting to go in manual mode, waiting to take the shot. For this first image, I'm going to go for f/16. I've got 13-second exposure. It's on ISO 100, base ISO, and obviously I'm going to turn all the lights out in the room because I don't want any lights on, and I'm expecting the reflection to come underneath and around the bulb. So that's this sort of idea, that's what I'm after. So I've turned the lights off in my room. I'm going to set the 2-second timer, because otherwise I'll judder the camera, so I don't want to do that. So as I said, I've got f/16 and 13 seconds. Here goes, 2-second timer. And there's the image on back of camera. I don't think you can see that very well, but I'll show you that in a second. That's come out well. I really like the idea of, I like the lines better than the straight lines better than the squiggly lines. It's as simple as that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a couple more shots using different pictures, different colours and different backgrounds. Try to get a slightly different image at different colours and vibrancy. And I'll show you those in a minute. And then I'll get the phone out and we can try taking a picture of the phone, and let's see how that goes. What I've noticed, it's important to be aware that these bulbs tend to have writing on them, so I've tried to turn the bulb round so you don't see the writing. It's just another little thing to consider. You might want the writing, it might make it a little more interesting, but what I've found in my little experiments already is that I prefer not to see the writing. You can always see the writing in the middle of the bulb because they quite often have a bit of writing in there. I'm also experimenting with different focal lengths, and currently I've got the camera on it's about 37mm. That's obviously APS-C. I've put a different pattern on, so I'm going to try a different shot. The bulb does have a tendency to move a little bit, so you have to wait until it settles down. Now I've got the phone and I've got the zoom camera on. I've got the 2-second timer on over here, and I've got the bulb fairly central in the image with these nice lines going diagonally across. I'm hoping that's going to look good. I've got the phone as low as I can down towards the bulb, and I've got the 2-second timer, as I said. I'm just going to take this out. Obviously going to dim the lights. Now I'm going to take this shot. So that's the lights dimmed out, and well, let's just go for this shot. 2-second timer. That's just the first shot. Now what I'm going to attempt as well is I'm going to use what's called night mode. I don't know if that's going to make it any better or not. So I'll click on night mode, and that gives me a slightly different view. I'm going to put that into the double size. 2-second timer still, and I'll take that one as well. 2-second timer. That one's in night mode. Hold the camera still, and let's see how that looks, and hopefully they come out nice. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hope this has been interesting and helpful to you if you're looking to create these creative light bulb shots, if you like, because I've certainly enjoyed doing it and I've certainly enjoyed the results. If you have liked it, well, why not give it a like? That would be amazing if you did. Once again, thank you very much indeed for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.